definitely I'm seeing Naruto itself like the moment Tsunade would be seeing Naruto itself like Tsunade straight away remembering like Nawaki like the Naruto and everything. But like I'm so disappointed for like Naruto to not only resemble Naruto in terms of like appearance alone, but like also in terms of like Naruto's like behavior and personality as well. And thing by sheer coincidence it might be extremely similar to that of like Nawaki. And I'm referring to Narate to be so extremely desperate or for love of like Nawaki that I'm referring only now to Narate to be aware that like Naruto with no Nawaki still and those literally feeling that like she has finally got Nawaki back to Naruto reflected in personalities that I'm looking at. And that way I'm looking for like Naruto just really end up changing the Ryan as well as Minare has like Naruto that he's like to the now that I'm looking at. Okay, so like I believe my first very impressive right now is that like both dance as well as Nawagi might have maybe had that attitude so pretty in like the scenario that they might have been maybe during the final moments that they might have had done the shipment. The which might have been for like scenario with that comment that might have been and bring down that the concept behind their love. That maybe might have been that the attack to do that might have gone down and of the help of both Nawakis and Belam that might have but like it might have been before like or the Marvel though it's that would be might have been like the case especially might have been even worse. Oh yes, so that's a neat way to theory I'm written right now that regardless of whether with like the loss of like Nawaki or Sand case or the both of their loss that is at the same time. It might have been that the shock of that witnessing their love might have been what might have created that scenario fear, but might have been that what might have happened that leads to the theory. So okay, so that's actually my very question right now that that's the individual who get to decide who gets to have like the Senate title that might have had like extreme confidence and extreme faith in like the scenario while having the fear of the fact of that weakness of scenario never get expressed or to the constructive world as well as that the same confidence and faith in scenario defeating each and every single one of us at once without being like might see that the dates that we might experience. So like definitely my personal right now, definitely foreign actors can be around looking for like some mysterious villain that who come totally trying to not be more tomorrow, but like some other mysterious villain I'm trying finding out about like scenarios that weakness and definitely I'm trying him at that point that usually looking scenario effective in the scenario that I'm trying. So like I'm not trying that bad the scenario to be scenarios struggling her way into like eventually overcoming that finally of the yeah of related scenario that I'm going to play. And I'm not playing that bad scenario having like someone for just to like protect maybe another one. And also like about the that I'm looking for. And I'm not playing that will not struggling her way into like awesome of the other like but like by then I'm going to playing 2 days and like scenario by then to have already sustained a lot of that damage and injury solely due to scenario fear of blood that like the at that point I'm going to think easily defeating Tsunade and basically at that point that the dog of that the legendary silent Tsunade happening to concerning like the scenarios like the respective scenarios that I'm still only okay with it. Oh, so that's definitely my experience that I'm sitting on to definitely for like without the village or like the way and now without making it towards like Tsunade and by then over tomorrow would have especially stuff that I'm again. Definitely at that point like seeing numbers that Tsunade straight away being reminded of that now one feels like it's not that I'm really trying. But like right now, those are naming that now the characters and personality might be okay. Different to that of like now one feels might feel like this being like the render. So like I'm putting the dot instead or like I'm putting scenario was like the thing starting collecting along the lines of the turn Jiraiya as well as Naruto into like the sacrifice that leads them to like the sacrifice for like the confident to come to the point that scenario putting on the credit putting on that absolute space adding to like percent that is like user self but Liam and the same to spring at that point for like Naruto to like only for storage but like the right of Liam to bring like instantly something that like something like you play off like scenario that I'm going to bring scenario secretly telling so that's so that a lot of your friends have been all about like or knowledge that you have that basically about saying that like it might could be such an investment for them to like seek the help from Jiraiya to bring down someone like or knowledge that That would be something that like the two of them can you do to be along the lines of looking for like at that point. Tsunade putting on that great acting in front of that Shipune and on that really promising Shipune make that one promise to that Shipune that is towards like the end of that movie like that they can like trick like Orochimaru by making Orochimaru like pointlessly wait until like the end of the movie and at that point like we can like bring Orochimaru down outside might be along the lines and like that scenario putting on that have to say that any product to this like to scenario that of the man so then only point for this like scenario that of the content like that way of like that scenario keeping up say getting for the entirety of like the in front of that and Naruto and I'm trying it was like the end of like the week both of my times when I'm playing while Sarah and Naruto would be constantly like at that point when I'm playing like scenario was likely to different ones likely having some sort of like a unique group with this like scenario might be having that the power to put a target asleep might be that it is the need from the I mentioned too. That leads scenarios so that are just like using that to super against like she's in like scenario putting to sleep with that scenario that I'm going and steadily making it to that there are another good woman and straight away was like within that sleep what made it the sleep to good straight from on like Zara and then on Naruto and so like that point I would bring in that form that where I'm protecting like scenario to be most likely at that point would be about to feel for a Timaru but like at that very last again I'm protecting for like the just happening and like Zara and straight away stopping scenario like the scenario that I'm looking and then praying Zara like at that point like asking scenario she has lost her mind with like scenario that I'm and definitely on the front by then, like Tsunade might have been secretly met up with like Orochimaru already and might have revealed to like Orochimaru that like Naruto and Jiraiya are going to be the two sacrifices. Might be like it is that leave of the damage, but like Orochimaru as well might have considered like the possibility of that the plan going wrong and like Orochimaru as well might have came in prepared. So like at that point, the conflict bring like Jiraiya stopping scenario like a different lecture as straight away attempting to that bring down Orochimaru said is not that unbeatable. But like at that point of the month of the training like Orochimaru most likely whistling and they straight away like Orochimaru's like giant snake like easily appear and basically getting in like the way and then protecting Orochimaru's first derive move like is not that unbeatable either for a tomorrow like without database quickly once again using like the weakness of like scenario fighting against like scenario. So like at that point like the legendary scenario like once again like being in like an immobilized kind of like state is like not that under the so like so like at that point I'm not looking for it is like or a tomorrow giant snake like I'm talking Jirai not being able to like quickly go like the knowledge and left to do like scenario which sounds so different like or a tomorrow and also taking advantage of so that take scenario and trying to like escape like scenario that of the so something but like Jirai still managing to that rescue scenario like the scenario that I'm talking about. So that at that point I'm looking for like Kabuto and Orochimaru perfectly giving up and Orochimaru through form of like the main or that Orochimaru may be having that that option like Orochimaru might have ensured to like the Kabuto that an exact what may be that an exact teleportation to while considering by playing that the situation where like their friends involved like narrative that I'm looking that way. Kabuto uses that teleportation to and with that like I'm going that Kabuto for the tomorrow as well as like the giant snake that I'm going to it's a little bit and that way according to my theory I'm person by the point constitute for the certain and it's certain that's how I'm going to contact for my scenario to that maybe mindly snap out of it and come back to the center like not that way I'm going to bring that for tomorrow like scenario trying to be trading and get like I'm going to bring for tomorrow maybe managing to that to up this like situation through some other tragedy is like it extended the fact after that all insurance was something for like finally snapping out of it and at that point I'm not even like the I find it getting scenario to that agree to the double so it's like civil scenario that on different and that way I'm not different I'm thinking to my version that way once like finally Jiraiya and Naruto would be finally bringing scenario to like the league at that point I'm not different there to be an absolute job so where like I'm not different that by that maybe due to that the delay caused by Naruto's training up the they maybe by then to have finally lost the patience and basically waiting for Tsunade and basically might have selected another individual to be like the again. And for that happening just before like just maybe a single day before like Tsunade. in another we find different scenario to that like is that in Kunal that I'm just about to get. And those different things that put on it, those different things to be most likely to die, like those things to be most likely unfit for that question, unlike scenario. Yet, like I'm going to question, probably refusing to that give up that question to that scenario, and that way in remaining aspect of the scenario. It's like the and I'm going that to strong a lot of negative consequence to like to that the perspective, like the overall perspective, and that overall tone of like the scenario that I'm going. And I'm focusing that way from like Naruto at that point to be feeling extremely guilty. And like that ending up being one more of like the huge reason for like Naruto uh to like focus on trying to like make it to become a Hokage as soon as possible. It's that and so that they take like the Hokage like my the okay, so that doesn't mean my area question right now is that the accuracy of that is maybe might be that like even exploring scenarios of weakness that is Jiraiya's like combat skills might be far superior to stronger than that of that scenario. It might be that actually the case of weakness of Jiraiya, which is both Jiraiya as person maybe might feel like only to that case Naruto quite might be that the case that he quite Jiraiya. Yes, so like definitely my Korean right now that like inducted simple like Tsunade, Yamaki, Kapila, and the three of them might have shared that their common trait, which might have been for like them to be Akokage, might have been like the case with the might have been so definitely I'm looking for like Tsunade might have in a similar manner might have when singer alone might have to on and that is against like Nawaki. Now they might have been exactly like Naruto, might have been so separate to like a stronger and might have offered battles against Tsunade might have been the case completely different. So like back then with Tsunade might have always more time to beat the Nawaki. It's a similar to that. Well, that's definitely my particular emphasis right now that like during that the final moments of that Nawaki as well as Stan like Emperor their final victories, they might have to Tsunade might have been that like so they want like Tsunade to be like Apotage and achieve like uh, in their place like achieve their free might get a friends like they might have told that at least one of them should achieve their free becoming Apotage. And my Tosinterian versus that like Jiraiya might be aware of that how that becomes like according to my Tosinterian version that Tsunade might have so badly wanted to become a Hokage might have been like the case that we might Tosinterian version so like Jiraiya has gotten might have been with something that like Tsunade would be so happy that one like Jiraiya would be delivering that news about like the offer to be like the Hokage might get a friend like Jiraiya might have not after like the current or the tomorrow situation will be all of like I'm extremely happy and excited Tsunade showing up to that beneath later along with like Jiraiya and Naruto for like Tsunade to be like second Hokage but like according to my earlier prediction I was thinking into that prediction that like Tsunade that way ended up not being able to actually the fifth Hokage expected into Tsunade that I'm looking at definitely I'm just bringing actually in like I'm sitting into my position I'm looking for like actually like the do stuff like the long of Tsunade happening and like I'm going to bring that happening in the process of like Naruto is like the scenario that I'm thinking of where at that point I'm going to bring like scenario finding passing on the pattern which might have been according to my experience and passing from like then and now I feel that scenario passing on that three to like Naruto and like in that scenario final moments of when I'm doing like scenario telling Naruto that they believe that Naruto has to be a Hokage for them for like scenario and Naruto and that is that there is the specific of scenario that I'm supposed to bring.